the scene, the director, Kim Manners, who's also a producer on the show, who's passed away since, but he was sort of like the godfather of the series. And he came up to me and said, let's let him do that again. Try not to, I don't know what you're doing, but try not to act so spooky. And so I don't know what I brought to it in the beginning, but apparently it was awful. And I could tell by his expression, like, we're not going to be keeping you around very long. Anyway, I still love you, so.
And we were chatting earlier about the story arc and where Supernatural's gone and everything, and we were talking about theological accuracy in the show. And it was very interesting what the writers do in order to add to the show and the overall accuracy of it according to Christianity and biblical thought and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's they're telling a story actually to millions of people around the world, and I think that the writers feel like they have a certain responsibility to have a bit of integrity to reality. So nothing that makes it to the screen in Supernatural is something that you can't Google. That's their litmus test. That is, that's the bar that they're held up to. So you can pretty much be guaranteed that whatever you see on Supernatural is true.
Yeah. We don't do that, right? So I know that you guys probably have a lot of questions. Is there anybody who has something they would like to ask, would like to say? Don't be shy. So
No? Okay, great.
We do have a mic runner. There's a lady in a beautiful pink shirt right at the back there.
And there's another one with pink hair. Pink shirt? Pink shirt?
And I can yell.
Great.
Not a problem. I guess more of my questions about Supernatural. Will be more, can you give us a hint? Is there any Gish-Wish items I might be able to get at the expo this weekend?
Oh, my friend. That would presuppose, so if many of you don't know, but I do this weird scavenger hunt thing. And I guess when you have done it more than once and are doing it a second time, you can use the imperfective form of the verb to do. I do this scavenger hunt thing, right? Is that what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm not a grammarian. Yeah, we do it. It happens. Annually, at least for 2 years. And it's a scavenger hunt where people from all over the world participate in, what do they do?
Well, I know I traumatized my son by covering him in dog hair last year.
There you go. Oh, that was one of the items last year. One of the items last year was someone covered completely in pet hair with only their eyes visible, right? And I don't know what was going to come of this. I literally, as I was flipping through the pictures, was just, my stomach hurt from laughing so hard. There was something so horrible and hilarious on it. It is the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Did you go to a local pet shearing store or something?
I did a couple groomers, got bags of things. The
amount of pet dander and fleas. And I mean, you have to imagine people live on a farm. They take the dog into the groomer after it's been rolling around in cow shit. And now you're bundling your son up in this mat of disgusting feces-encased hair. It was hilarious to look at. And there were some images, I don't know if there's this one image that just sticks in my head of someone completely covered in pet hair. Like, all you can see are the eyes, and the hair is this thick. It's like this thick, and it's different colors. The patches, you can tell, like, there's where a poodle was groomed, and that's a German Shepherd. It's just disgusting. And they're curled up against the wall in the fetal position like this. It was amazing. Anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying I've procrastinated, and I haven't even started the list yet, so I better get on it, because I think there's like 13,000 people who are, I would be really bad if like, so sorry guys, I didn't get around to making the list, but have a great week. I mean, I could try, I could just cheat and make something for you guys, but that would be terrible. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know why. Because I can't think of anything. But if anyone hasn't signed up and you want to, you have about 3 hours left before registration closes.
Yeah, just up there. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, I want to thank you for bringing me up on stage at ManCon for vandalizing posters.
Anytime. Yep. You did a great job, by the way.
Yep. And I was just wondering if you've named your daughter yet.
Ah. Great question. I have. Yep.
Can you share?
Oh, yes. I don't know why it was a difficult decision to make, and now I've been signing autographs at people. You tell me the names, I'm like, oh man, I should probably that one. Mason, but it's spelled the French house, Maison, but it's pronounced Mason. Confusing? So M-A-I-S-O-N, and middle name Marie. So Mason Marie.
Very cute.
Thank you.
You
Hi.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
You can start by screaming and then